All right, so we're here in the 2021 Kia Sorento X-Line SX Prestige Edition. All right, that's a mouthful. Special thanks to my friends here at Kia of Van Nuys for letting me come out and review this car, or SUV. Before we get into the review, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Miguel Car Reviews, and the website is miguelcarreviews.com. So let's get right into the video. All right, so here we are with the 2021 Kia Sorento. This is the X-Line SX Prestige Edition. So you get a couple upgrades being the X-Line. So let's get into it. So to start off here with the front, you do get that tiger pinch grille that they always like to talk about. You get daytime running lamps with their tri headlamp design here, which looks really beautiful. I think it looks great. Down here to the grille, you do get a little camera to create the 360 vision. Then you get fog lights down here in the bottom. No side vents or anything crazy like that. You do get these 20-inch alloy wheels here, so these are exclusive to the to the X-Line. You get more badging here. So you get the X-Line badging. You get the black side mirrors with the integrated lights. Push to open gas tank, but it's not capless. Working our way back to the back end of this SUV. So you do get these nice tail lights here. So it's two separate lights, which I think it looks cool. And then you get the all-wheel drive, you know, the SX turbocharged engine. It is a 2.5 liter engine. So to open the lift gate here, you come down here, press it, and it opens. So this is a 3-row seater. So you do get captain seats in the second row, and then you get these 3 seats in the back, which looks good. And then to open them, you just pull on this strap here, pull it back, and then push. And so you do that to both sides. Drop those down, and then they do have power seats for the second row. That's how they go down. So you do get a lot of space back here with all the seats down. I'll put the numbers up on the screen right now so just a lot of room back here. Then to bring them back up, just pull on this here and then click in place. And that's pretty much it. So that's the back end. And then to bring the seat down, you do get this here. Let you push that to close it. Let's work our way to the back seat of this car. The X-Line does have these exclusive rails here. So with the X-Line, you do get these rails. All right, let's see if this is comfortable. All right, so to the door panel, you get a cup holder here with the window up and down. Another one down there in the bottom. Same materials all the way around. All right, so we are now, let's close this. There's a lot of room back here, so it feels good back here. You do get a USB right there into the back of the seats. You get AC back here. You get another USB plus a 12-volt in the bottom. And now let's go check out the third row. All right, so now we are in the third row. It was kind of hard to get back here, but I'm a pretty big person. So third row here. It's not the most comfortable, but I would assume it would be kids back here. So they got shorter legs. These seats can possibly go forward to give me more space, but you know, my knees are pretty high up. So yeah, and if you're a tall person, looks good back here. The visibility is good, but if you're tall, this isn't the business for you, man. But in other news, you do get the USB in here. Again, you can drop the seats down, like to make it easier to get in and out. And yeah, so that's the third row. I think it's okay. It's not like the Telluride where you got more space, but you know, it'll do. So that's the interior of the 2021 Kia Sorento. All right, so here we are inside of the 2021 Kia Sorento. All right, so let's get this started with the gauge cluster. So you do get a digital gauge cluster, and when you turn this dial here, which is all your settings for your different drive modes, you do get comfort, sport, smart, and snow, and eco. So when you change it, it also changes the look. So when you go into snow, it's this like white, can't really see in the camera. Go into eco, which is my favorite. It looks really futuristic. And then comfort, sport gets a little red. Be sick. It would have been nice if it had like the carbon fiber look for sport, but you know, it's cool. Anyway, so that's your gauge cluster. And then down here to the steering wheel, you get your hands-free mode / volume and, you know, radio changing selector there. Then you get your cruise control settings and some of your lane assist setting. To the left of the steering wheel, you get to open the trunk door and a couple more, your lane assist and your traction control. The door looks great. It's soft touch here with this wood accent, and then you get your leather down here, grab bar, a little bit of brushed aluminum there. It looks nice. You do get gloss black on the head unit here, but it looks really nice. This is your infotainment screen. You get, it's touchscreen, so like I've said it once and I've said it before, Kia does a really good job with their infotainment screen. It's just super responsive, not much lag. You do get I believe you get navigation with this one, radio, media. This one does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So down right here would be your climate control settings. So all your settings there. It is dual climate control, so that's good for people who like it hot and cold. You get your USB connections there. You do get wireless charging, which is great. And down here, you do get a traditional shifter, not a button or a wheel, but you do get a traditional one. It has a manual mode to the left, and it does have paddle shift, so that's cool. And then, like I said, here's your drive mode selectors with an ability to lock the center diff. Then you get electronic park brake, auto on and off. So when you have that on, once you brake, slow down for a stop, the car will turn off. Once you let go of the brake, the car will turn back on. You do get a heated steering wheel. You get auto hold, hill assist, and then that's just your sensor for the parking, your parking sensor. And then that is your camera right there. So when you press that, you get to view all your cameras whenever you want. This doesn't have a front facing camera, which I think is really nice, but it doesn't have it, but at least it has all the other ones. So this is you do have your overhead, 360 view, and then you do have a top down, the normal camera, and then these are the cameras that are in the mirrors. So that's really cool. Leave that alone. None. Also, when you put it in reverse, you do get trajectory. Yeah, so you get trajectory and all that. Put it back in brake and park. And then what was it? Oh yeah, and then for the side mirrors, which is a really cool feature, when you turn on the directionals, you get to see the camera in the gauge cluster. So left, right, looks nice. Really helpful. And but they are heated and ventilated seats, but they feel really good. I like how they feel. You get the nice door panels. The dash is really like a soft touch material. You get more of the wood, and then just goes all the way down. And then you get a big old sunroof here. So this is really sick. It's just the whole roof of the car. Really nice, really nice. All from a touch of a button. So right here, close it closes the whole thing. So it looks great. All right, so here we are. Let's do this. Ooh, that 0 to 60 is something else, boy. That 0 to 60 just it just goes, man. Like, this turbocharged engine is no joke, if I do say so myself. This car, you get a 2.5 turbocharged engine. The engine is super smooth. It's really responsive. You put it in sport, you're gonna feel the power. Like I said, when you hit the gas, you feel this car grip the road and just, you know, take off, and it does what it's supposed to do, or what you want it to do. So I believe, fucking shit. All right, so we just finished the test drive of this 2021 Kia Sorento turbocharged engine. It feels really good. Like, the acceleration on this truck, I call them trucks, whatever, this SUV, it just sticks. As soon as you put the floor to your foot to the accelerator, you feel this thing grip the road and just take off, man. Like, it feels really good when you accelerate. This is a fun SUV. If you don't want to go all the way up to the Telluride and you want to get something just a tiny bit smaller, this one will be the one. I really enjoyed the visibility in this SUV is great. This one, since it is the XL line package, you do go an inch higher than you normally would in a regular, just the SX or whatever, on trim level. But like I said, this SUV is really fun to drive. I can only imagine how well it handles off, like, you know, like I said, it has a snow mode, so it should handle that well. And yeah, all in all, like, so the Kia Sorento starts at, like, I believe like 29,000 for the base level, can go all the way up to 40,000 depending on your trim level / packages that come included in that trim level. But for the amount of money you're paying, and, you know, I feel you don't have to go all the way to SX. You can go to the second, you can go to the one before it, and you'll feel you're not going to compromise much. But yeah, this car it checks off all the boxes. Like I said, the only thing, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you don't take on that many people, or, you know, you have kids, smaller kids, even teenagers. That third row, it's a little cramped, but the seats can go forward a little bit more than how I had them positioned. So if you put the seats forward more, you'll get more space, obviously. But, you know, if you have kids or you're gonna have kids and you want to upgrade from a sedan to a smaller SUV, you don't want to go full-blown SUV like a Telluride or a Palisade or a Suburban or something like that, I think the Sorento is the way to go. It looks great on the outside. It has that Range Rover look. It just looks really nice on the outside, and you don't compromise nothing on the inside with these leather seats, you know, just the accents it has. So all in all, I think the interior, everything about this SUV was really nice. I enjoyed it. Kia does one thing. They do have a lot of options when it comes to SUVs or subcompact SUVs. So there's more options around. It's not just the Telluride, and it's not just the Sorento. There's the Sportage, the Seltos, the Soul, even the Nero. So there's options. So if you're in the market, check it out. Test drive it for yourself. Compare and contrast the features. But until the next one, till the next car review, peace. And don't forget to like it and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at MiguelCarReviews.com or at MiguelCarReviews. Website is MiguelCarReviews.com. Again, thank you. Peace.